Walipata habari kampuni imefungwa, magari hawafanyi, kazi imekwisha. Kampuni imefungwa, kazi imekwisha. Magari hawafanyi, kazi imekwisha. Jambo la kusikitisha, kampuni imefungwa, magari hawafanyi, kazi imekwisha. Company closed. We are not making cars anymore. Our bosses, they're hiding. Mabosi wajificha, makoti lewelewe. Kampuni imefungwa, kazi imekwisha. Magari hawafanyi, kazi imekwisha. We are not making cars anymore. No jobs. Kampuni imefungwa, kazi imekwisha. Company closed. History. So, that's a story, It's a story of a company closed a long time ago. So, let's go moving ahead with my story. So, when I came to Toronto, I got involved, in music and stuff here and there, playing with different musicians from different countries, here and there, and it's very interesting because everybody comes with their own ideas and something sweet from where they come from. So I played for a time, and also I did some recordings with different artists here and there. Sometimes I did collaborations, and sometimes I released my own music. And in fact, if you want to find my music, it's on also on my website, which is adamsolomonlive.ca. So if you go adamsolomonlive.ca, you'll get into my website, and also you find music there and links of music also. All my links are there. If you want links for YouTube, I've got music on YouTube too. If you want Amazon, if you want links to iTunes, if you want to link to my own website, there's music also there. So that is my career, because when I started, when I was playing music at a certain time, we started with our own composition. I started learning through the compositions of my family band, which is Banasitoye. They played completely solid their own compositions, so I learned from our own compositions. And then later too, I came to learn copyrights later in my life when I was continuing music, because sometimes people ask you, or you see certain songs people they love, so you as an artist too, you can do them if they're easy for you can do, and try. And sometimes you saw bands too, also those which played their own music, and some of them did copyrights. So also I followed that and example too, because it's a music business, and me too, I'm growing up, like I see the elders are doing this, these guys who are there before me, they're doing this, so let me get a hold, maybe I'll come to know something later. So I do that, but in my mind I always thought I would like to have my own music, to record my own songs. So in fact I before I came to Canada, I did my own songs and I had a cassette, but I did not release that cassette. I had how many songs? I think 4 songs on that cassette, and in Kenya, and I didn't release it because by that time again I got into a lot of things and joined another group, and I was busy, and then I was a busy guy. That's what I should say, because every time a band will say they want me here, or I go there and do some recordings, or I go there and playing with a band in a club, or I'm going on tour sometimes. Sometimes I'm not in the city for 1 week or 2 weeks, or even a month. I could go on tour in Kenya, and we played very good music. I toured around Kisumu, I went to Kakamega, I went to Kilgori, I went up to Namanga, I went to Magadi Soda, a place where Magadi Soda is very hot. That place, this Magadi minerals, they come from there, and in fact, trees very short there, and it's very hot, and in fact, there's wild animals there, lions too, hyenas and stuff like that, but they're far. I live far there, because there's guards and soldiers also that they'll or forest people who keep them away, because so that they won't come into the camps where people are there, and it works. They don't come. And on the other side, there is a wire which has electricity, so no animal can come towards where people are, because that is in an industrial kind of area. So it's a city by itself, Magadi Soda. It's a city by itself, away from the main city, and you have to travel like from there to another city is very far. Like there's nothing between there. You can drive for long. Anyway, before you come to a town or you see a house somewhere. Anyway, I did that. I played with bands in Kenya, and I went also to Kisii. Kisii is a town where they have stone carvings. If you have seen those stone carvings with animals like elephant or giraffe or zebra or lion, I don't know if I have one here. I don't have here. I have only 3 carvings here. But anyway, Kisii people in Kenya too, they are people, artists. They have stuff like that. Gikuyu people too in Kenya, where I come from too, they are very artists, so they make stuff like this. So they can make stuff like this. These are like Gikuyu girls. Luos too, Kambas too, Nandis, Merus. Every tribe in Kenya they have their own thing. Masai, even don't say it. They have all kinds of things. The beauty, everything is there. And you go to other people, to Taita people, they have got their own stuff. And you go to Mijikenda people, they have got tons of stuff, good stuff. So Kenya itself is a country that has a lot of good things. Though, of course, everywhere, where there's good things, sometimes there's bad things too. So, anyway, my music life took me from my family band to a really serious band. I mean, this serious band, playing with matured musicians, And me, I'm just a little guy here. I just started. My only thing was my mind and how it works and how flexible I was and what my mind creates. And I was very creative, and I can play anything anytime. I can play tons of stuff. And improvisation. Oh, don't even say it. Anyway, so I did that, and a certain time when now I came and played with my own band, those band which I consider my own band, like Zeta Success. Utamaduni Jazz, which is the same band which was at a success. It was a very good band, and musicians were very good. The singers, drummer, bass player, rhythm guitar player, don't even say it. The drummer, oh my God, don't even say it. Riziki Festo Organo. Riziki, he was a drummer who we played with just a short time, and he became very good because of the music which we were playing with him. We brought him into the magic in between, because first in that band, remember there were two or three people who have been together for a long time. It was me and Joliba and Oswagale, and our minds came together, and the music was, for us, we had our own style. And Bazizi was there, and Willie Mazera, who, remember, my cousin, I taught him from at an early stage when I was just still, learning how to play, and he caught that. These musicians who I'm talking about here, they were very good musicians, but at that time it was very hard for us to get good equipment, or to get somebody who's a producer and who was going to say, you know what, hey guys, come here, I'll take you to the studio. It was a challenge in Kenya, and most of the tribalism. I say that first of all, tribalism is another problem in Kenya, because most of the producers who were on River Road were Kikuyus or Kambas or Luos, and they didn't want something. Sometimes they'll take only a band, maybe from out, like Les Wanyika or Simbwanyika, but even these guys, they didn't want to deal with producers. They went straight to the company, which is Polydor. They had their own contracts. Anyway, at a certain time, I came and did my own recordings with my own finances. I wrote 4 songs, and I paid musicians, all the musicians who play with me. That was, the time when I was learning more about music business. You see how young I was? You can look. I posted a picture of me when I was very young, when I was playing. It was those times I was at same size, and same. I looked the same. So I get to learn more about music, and get to know about royalties, and then I came to know how about, okay, when you have your own music, to register to yourself so it becomes yours, and that your music has to be 100% yours, unless I didn't want any other stupid deals. Because sometimes you can get deals that, of course, they'll take something from you, or some musicians lose their music because they sell their music. Where I come from, too, I've seen bands. Issa Juma, too, he was like that. He sold his music to a producer completely. So some of his songs were completely not his. He sold his own rights. Other musicians too, I've heard about them doing that. But I don't sell my rights. My rights are mine. That's all my music, all since the first song I've ever composed in this world until the last song which I'll compose in this world, they are all mine. They are all my songs. They'll have all my rights, and from A to Z. So unless if somebody give me a permission to record their own song, that's a different matter. But for my own songs, I do not sell them. People will buy them, but I will not sell them to a company or to anybody for any users, unless, I don't know, but I will not. Simple as that. So my music is my estate, me and my family or the generation even after me. That's how I know, because when I grew up in the music business, I worked hard just as everybody else. So all those years is what you hear here. So I sell all those years to and give them away when I need those years. They are years that I suffered, or they're the years that I learned. They are the years that I worked hard. They are the years that brought my name. They are the years that I went through hard times. They are the years that I came to realize things. And they are the years that I came to wake up. And so, my music, I do not sell it. I started knowing music about music business, since when I was back in Africa, before I stepped my foot into the Western world. And even before I recorded my first song, I knew that my music, I'm not going to sell my music to any producer or any company. They will, if it's a company selling, then they'll take their cut as for sales, but the music remains mine, the royalties remains mine, the mechanical rights, I'm the creator of the music. I am the author and producer, and I produce my own music because I know my sound. Nobody knows my sound. I know my sound. I will only get somebody who can mix and master. That's all I can do. But I am the producer of my music, and it's good because I would like to know people, so that they when they hear the music, my music, how it's built, then they get to know exactly what is in me, or who I am. As simple as that. For the love of it, because music is my talent, and it's a long story. I love playing music. It's although it became to be my career, I didn't know that it was going to be my career, music, to say the truth. But when I saw people play music, and I said, it's not because I saw them, but the music itself was already in me, and came out, and I became a musician. I played that way. I wanted to, the first gig I played in a hotel, I got paid like 80 Kenyan shillings. Those days, it was like here, let's say if somebody gives you $80 after you have just did a 3 hours gig. And no, it wasn't from, like 3 hours gig. They paid me. So I left. I went home. So, and when I got home, I gave all my money to my parents. And that's how I continue to play music. Now I play all kinds of music. How I do acoustic, and also I do electric sounds. The electric sounds, I would say, for modern guitars like Fender Jaguar, Fender Jazz, or Ibanez, electric guitars are good for stuff like that, and rock music, or super quick music. But I find my acoustic music is for people. It makes people relax. So I like to have my acoustic guitar. I like playing my acoustic guitar. May I say that? It's really nice. Simukonitera mukava mlungu kwa uzima. Simukonitera mukava mlungu kwa uzima. Taiza siku inganena kazini na mbivu. Taiza siku inganena kazini na mbivu. Simukonitera mukava mlungu kwa uzima. Hey, simukonitera mukava mlungu kwa uzima. Taiza siku inganena kazini na mbivu. Taiza siku ingalinda chibarwa na msiku. Maisha gagagadero alume kwenda kazi. Maisha gagagadero alume kwenda kazi. Taibo maisha de dengo ponye kumulungu. Taiza maisha de dengo ponye kumulungu. Taiza seko ingalenda chibaro namke. Alume wo. Aya we. So, Chiramuko means early morning. So, my song I'm saying, Chiramuko ni chiramuka wa mungu kwa uzima. I give thanks every time when I wake up, when I'm alive, you know. So, and when the day comes out, the sun comes, you know, I go out, see people are playing my music, entertain. That's what I do. Lovely. Okay, so you know what? I said, try and get more people coming. You know, I've got stories to tell you more about music business and about my stories and music. And this is a story now. I think next story I'm going to talk about one day I was on tour in the Western Kenya, and Franco came to Kenya to play music. Lesan, who I used to play with, by that time, I had gone with my band, my other band, which was Sigalame Sound System. This Sigalame Sound System was, I formed the Sigalame Sound System from Super Onyika Stars, which was with Isajuma. Because when I played with Isajuma, the band again came and broke. Isajuma left and ran away and went to the Western world and so to the Western Kenya. And I stayed in Nairobi with a group, and we formed Sigalame Sound System, and I became the band leader. I was the lead guitar player, and also I sang, and also Salim Kadima also was a lead singer in our group. We played, we did a recording. In fact, we have one song called Zipporah, but I can't find that song. I have to ask Salim if I can get that song. I played lead and sang with Salim, and Ramadan Kaimanda, who is in UK now, and late Twahir passed away. Twahir, he used to play with saxophone together with Ramadan Kaimanda, and we recorded with them. They played for us in that single. That single has got a very, very sad story after that. It's a very, very good song, very, very good music, but later our bass player passed away. He got an accident. We did a recording. The recording was very good. And then one day we went at rehearsals. We did a rehearsal nicely. We were preparing to go and play a gig somewhere, and that was gonna be a killing gig, man. The group was, it was a giant. Anyway, our bass player somehow he left home and he was going. I know he left rehearsal. He was going home, and he got killed. He got an accident and died. He was hit by a car. That was very sad for us, and we were looking forward to do our release at a special club for our release of that tune Zipporah. His name was Peter McCory. Peter is from Kisii. He's Kisii. Peter's brother Machoka, Sanif Machoka, he used to be the manager of Super Wanyika, and even Les Wanyika worked with them long time ago. But he became the manager of Super Wanyika Stars with Sajuma until Sajuma left, and then Machoka remained with us. He didn't want to go with Isa. He wanted to remain with me with the group Sigalame Sound System. And late also Shushu Betanga. Shushu Betanga, he sing first voice with Salim. Shushu Betanga, he was a musician. He used to play with Bambwe Bambwe from Congo. He came also, he used to sing with Tabule back home in Congo. His name is Shushu Betanga. Betanga. Yeah, he used to sing with Tabule. So this I mean, that's why I say, I came across legends before, or people who played with big bands or who had big profiles, and just like that. And also I formed a band and I became a band leader of this, and I was very, as a little guy, as you could see, like me, like that, leading this band with all these people. You think about yourself, you think why I was as that and leading. These other guys were older than me, and they're big men. Shushu Betang was old guy. He was already gray-haired. He was, in fact, he passed away when he was playing with our band after a few years, and we laid him to rest in Nairobi, at Langata. May rest in peace, Shushu Betanga. He was a very great singer, but he sang with us, and we did very good work. Shushu Betang also, he did recordings, most of the recordings also with Issa Juma. You can hear his voice very sharp there. He sings that Shushu Betanga. So we, Sigalame Sound System, after when Peter passed away, our bass player, then our band just, we couldn't continue. But anyway, as I say, I have a story of that time when Peter was still there with us, and we went on a tour in Kisumu, and then Franco came to Kenya. Bless Alassane. I had done recordings with Les Alassane, I think like 4 songs. Les Alassane went and got Madilu and Franco. He went and played for them because I played lead guitar there. I don't know how I'm gonna do those songs, man. They sounds very great. They sounds like I sounded even like TPOK Jazz. I sounded even more than that. So I don't know who has those recordings of Les Alassane. I'm gonna try and ask if I can find those songs. Not only him, who I did recordings with. I did recordings also with Lovi Longoba, who used to sing with Super Mazembe, which I played with too also later in my time of my life. These are legends. Lovi Longoba used to sing with Super Mazembe. He would sing the high voice, and because of him, people loved Super Mazembe a lot. But anyway, Mazembe, me and Super Mazembe too, I played with Super Mazembe sometime in my life. But it is too long, so I'm going to cut short. This story is later. Get more people and I'll give you more stories. Okay? You're good people.